Just because we're getting audited. Okay, are we recording? This beautiful film. I really like the colors here that she's using. La Flor de la Luna. So it starts off with the ambient. I think she's a very whimsical short with she'll be putting in some sounds afterwards. She falls in love with the moon. That's the thing, and it's a fable and a story that she goes and tries to reach for it.
Yeah, I mean, I do like it. I love the color. I love the way you spend time digitally, making a really nice, clean story and color palette, basically. It's really nice. I didn't really need very much. I understood the story very easily. Um, I wasn't sure that she was in love with the moon until now that Manny mentions it, but I did know that um, she had something to do with the moon. That I thought maybe that she was going to somehow.
And that's the sense, though. Like as a first time viewer like that you knew that something was up with the moon.
Yeah.
So I mean, I think that connection is what we try to get. The interpretation of the audience, that could be your interpretation.
Yeah. Is there going to be dialogue in this?
So there's no dialogue. It's just very whimsical.
Perfect.
See,
so that's my point. I mean, you see, like in this whole part here, when I thought about it, I'm like, oh, she's probably trying to reach to the moon, but she can't obviously get to the moon because the moon is in the sky. But because she sees the reflection, I thought, oh, maybe she's going to go deep in the water to try to get to the moon or something like that. But apparently what ends up happening is totally something different, which I thought it was more beautiful because then she ends up becoming a lily flower or something.
I think this is a beautiful part in the same film where it's pretty much she drowns.
Yeah.
I mean, and the thing about it is that she'll do everything for it. Now we need to kind of show the fact that this is part that she'll do anything for it. She knows she's walking on water. It's not like she knows what's gonna happen pretty much. So she's destined to do this. This is one of the most magical moments. So I think if you take your time, stop it real quick. I think if you take the time of her going all the way to the sky, that could be a journey that you could take your time on. It could be like a little all the way to the moon because it's a journey that she always wanted to go. So now, you savor it, Take your time getting towards the moon. Once you're in the moon, people will be like,
Yeah.
she finally got there.
Yeah. As a matter of fact, I would even take time in the flower opening, maybe a closer shot on the flower, just kind of, this, it's like a metamorphosis, right? Like this thing going from one thing to another and changing. So you would change that flower opening slowly, kind of like almost like a time lapse type of thing, just like slowly opening, and then that her spirit basically comes out of that flower, and then like Manny's saying, and then finally it takes its time to get to the moon. And by time, it's not so much of time, but it's just a figure of speech, just so that you can show how important this is. Excellent film.
Yeah, great work.
Very good.
All right, to the next one.